Howdy everybody, it's Amy from Amy Sparkling Diamond Painting and Cross Stitch. I guess I added and Cross Stitch to the title since I've been doing a fair amount of cross stitch lately. This is one of my random videos, as I call it. There's a little bit of unboxing, a little bit of catching up on what I'm doing, and a little bit of just chatting with you all. I prefer these over whip and chats because I do have a little trouble trying to talk and diamond paint and vision issues and other things like that. So I find that just doing kind of these random conversation type videos where I catch up with you seem to be a little bit more of my preference, but that's up to you all to let me know. So I do have to work this evening, and that's why I'm doing these videos early today. Most of what I've been showing this week was actually recorded last weekend on my long weekend, and that was before I put up my 2,000 subscriber video. So I want to thank you all. The feedback and everything I've been getting from that video has been overwhelming. So amazing. Thank you, thank you. I've added close to 100 new subscribers just in the week. I know it's a giveaway video and those do tend to draw people, but man, it's been shocking to me how many people. So I have not put the hearts or the comments on all the comments I received on that video quite yet. And that's because I need to put everybody's name in a spreadsheet, and I want to do that kind of systematically. So I've been trying to respond to some of the comments from my other videos, but I haven't gotten to all the comments for that one yet. So there's still a little time for the contest. So hold on just a sec. Sorry about that. I felt the cough coming on. So I will be getting to all those comments here soon when I can actually sit down and log everything into a spreadsheet to make sure I get all of the contest entries entered incorrectly so nobody gets missed on that. But it was shocking to me how many comments I've gotten on that one. I've done a couple giveaways on my channel up to this point, but it seemed like very few people actually entered. I know for the 5 Santa cross-stitch kits, I only had 20 or 21 different people enter on that contest, so a bit overwhelming there. We'll see how that goes. We still got a little bit of time to enter, but I did want to say thank you to all the new subscribers. Thank you to those that have been with me for a long time. The channel somehow continues to grow, and I will continue to provide more content for you all. The likes and comments and all that, I know it's free to you all, but it does make a huge difference with us, because that's where the ads come in and everything based on the views and the types of viewers and all that stuff. And those ads are how we make a little bit of money, which helps us bring more content to you. So I do appreciate you guys sitting through those ads and all that stuff, because that's what helps me buy some cool things to show you. We don't make a whole lot of money on the channel, but what I do is I try to take the money that I do receive and turn it back into the channel by making purchases of various diamond paintings. All that to say, let me know in the comments what you'd like to see, and I will see what I can do for you. So if there's something out there you've been curious about, but you weren't sure if it was good quality, or you just wanted to see what it looked like, let me know. Even share a link if you can, which would help, and I'll see what I can do. Now, the money is not never ending. Trust me, there's not a whole lot there. I spend more than that each month, actually, on diamond painting. I spend more than what I receive in. But it does help out quite a bit, and it does make things a little bit easier on us. So all that to say, thank you. Hit the like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Share the channel, and I appreciate your support. So what have I been working on diamond painting wise? Well, the last week I've been working on this one. This was from a PR package from, well, I have it here, from Diamond Art Gift, and I did a separate video right before I recorded this one that I talk in more detail about this, but I just wanted to let you see it and say this is what I've been working on the last few days, or a lot of this week, for diamond painting, so that I could show you. Now, some of these areas are not diamond painting, so I wanted to cover them up a little bit better before I put this one away. So all the thoughts and reviews and everything, because this was part of a PR package, I put those in a separate video. So what else have I been working on? Well, I've been doing a little cross stitching because I can do that on the couch, and I've been working on this one from Spring Brand. It's a lavender. Lavender is one of my favorite flowers, favorite scents, favorite candles. I've gone through just about the end here of my second lavender candle. I get these from Walmart. I love these because the scent is so strong. So these, there's the brand there. I find them at Walmart. They have a wooden top, so they're really nice, but very good quality candles. And I need another one because that one's almost gone. But anyway, all that to say that lavender is my jam. So lavender bath stuff, lavender lotion, anything lavender. So here's what I've been working on. These are the stamped cross stitch kits that some companies have asked me to review, and it kind of taught me a lot about what you can do with stamped cross stitch and got me back into cross stitching. So this is an 11 count, and the fabric is stamped with the pattern there. And this is the part I have done. So the colors here are just high contrast so that they're easier to see. You can kind of tell on the back easier what I've done, what I've completed so far without the back stitching. So it doesn't have the detail in there because the back stitching is the last thing that you do. So if you look at the pattern here, there is some back stitching to give some detail to the basket there. So that's what I've gotten so far on this. I've been trying to do the basket first and then enjoy all the flowers and everything later on. So this is an easy stitch. The only issue with this one is I've had to use 4 strands. Now typically with 11 count you use 3 strands, but this one is full of blended colors here to get more colors into it. So you see all those symbols are actually 1 strand of each of those 2 colors. And with 3 strands, you'd have to do 2 of one and 1 of the other, and it wouldn't work out quite right. So I've been using 4 strands so I could do 2 and 2 to make the equal blends on there, if that makes sense. So this dark brown here is one of the blended colors. So it's got kind of a gray mixed in with that to get a little bit better color. So that's what I've been working on. Mostly cross stitch wise because I've been having a lot of fun with this one. It's a really easy stitch, not a lot of confetti because diamond painting and cross stitching overlap quite a bit on some things, and confetti on cross stitch takes a really long time because you have to start and stop the threads over and over and over again, whereas doing areas of a color are just like multi-placing and diamond painting, much easier and much quicker. And I'm not as, I love confetti and diamond painting. I'm not as much of a fan of confetti in cross stitch because of the start and stop of the threads over and over. Whereas diamond painting, you're just switching colors and it's just much easier. So anyway, don't want to spend too much time on that, but that is what I've been working on when I'm sitting on the couch watching TV. So House of the Dragon is over. Now I gotta find another show. I've been watching a couple Netflix foreign mystery series lately, and those have been kind of fun, but I'm looking for any Netflix ideas on good series that you all enjoy. But what I really wanted to do with this video, and the part I've been kind of getting to, I've got something really strange here. So I have placed a few orders. A couple of them did come in this week. There's a little bit of diamond painting in it, a little bit of cross stitch. I wasn't sure. I don't always show my cross stitch stuff because I know this is a diamond painting channel. But I had a couple interesting ones that I was going to show you, but most importantly was this diamond painting. And you're like, what in the world? Is that really a diamond painting? That's huge, yes, and it weighs probably 15 pounds. We'll talk about that one in a minute and why I'm curious, and I'll open that one on camera so you all can see the shock that I had once that first came in and the story behind it. So I've gotten a couple of cross-stitch kits in. This and this and this, the cross-stitch kits and that came from Fansells. And it is a company that sells a lot of craft stuff. Huge online craft store with some really good prices, which is why I went to Fansells for the bigger things here. So we have this cup with a castle. I thought it was really cute. It's called Russian Teacup. So that's, I guess, Russian castle there, but I'll show you this is actually a 14 count. I like the little ones because when you sit on the couch, you can just hold them in your hand. Really cute little stitch there. So this one, Fansells did not pay me for any of this. This is all my own money. So I wanted to just show you that real quick. And also this one, I saw one of the other content creators in the cross-stitch world, I think it was Lovecraft Forever, unboxed these. She's a Ukrainian that lives in Canada and really big cross-stitcher, has a ton of stuff. But I saw this on an unboxing and thought, oh, I need that. So this is huge. Here I say I like small ones because they can fit in my hand. But it was beautiful colors, but most importantly, this is a 9 count, which the smaller the number, the bigger the squares and the easier to see. So diamond painting is about a 10 count, so this is even bigger than, say, diamond painting squares. But it's also the silky threads. I say silky instead of silk because it's not real silk. There may be a silk blend in there, but they are still really shiny threads here. Can see hopefully the shine of these threads. So they are called silky rather than silk. Really soft. They flow so nicely. Beautiful, beautiful threads. But the 9 count size of this just makes the squares so big. So I'm curious how a 9 count silk is going to go. See how huge that flower is. Pretty spectacular here. So yeah, I'm getting attacked by my diamond painting that fell off there. There we go. So those are just the things I've added to my cross stitch collection lately. A little one and then a giant one. And this is a brand called Classical Cross Stitch. They do a lot of the silk stuff, and this one has, since some of you may be curious about the number of colors there, it looks like 30 colors. So the silk ones typically don't have as many colors, but they're, I guess, more traditional tapestries that don't typically need that many colors. So I'm looking forward to seeing how those silky threads go through the canvas and how they work as a 9 count. And then I got another beaded one here. I won't open this, maybe another time. I'll do like a real unboxing, but again, this was my own money, so just wanted to show you what I've been purchasing lately in the cross-stitch world, because I don't typically share that. Okay, so diamond paintings. Now, this is a blend of GBFKE and Fansells. I believe these two were the Fansells, and I have a few GBFKE because I like GBFKE. I like their bigger canvases. I like their square drills. They have some neat stuff. So I do like to go and order from them from time to time. I'll just do a quick. This isn't really a full unboxing here. But this is one of those teacups. I guess I've been on a teacup trend there. I didn't even realize this is another teacup here. But this one has a boat and a sunset there with the dark space sky. And a lot of the GBFKEs are printed sideways in order to have them fit on the canvas as the bigger sizes. So this one is I can't quite see, you guys can maybe see better, 40 by 50. So it does go this way when reading the canvas. And it has 35 colors. And of course it's all kitted up in baggies. I don't think I ordered any special drills or anything on this one. But there is my teacup from GBFKE. I thought that looks real cool because the picture is big enough. I think it rendered great. I think it'll turn out great. No issues there. So that is that one. And I may be missing one here, but that's okay. I won't get up. I'll save it for another video because I don't see my bookshelf. I got a bookshelf, large one, but I think it's still sitting in the chair over there. But I do have this one, if I can figure out how to open it here. This is a windowsill painting. This is a 40 by 50. It does have some books on it, but I like the flowers on this one. A lot of pretty flowers in the bottles and the bookshelf. Neat little library painting here. And this one has, again, a large number of colors, which I like. This one is 40 colors for a 40 by 50. And this one looks like, even though the other one said 40 by 50, I think it was a true 40 by 50, whereas this one looks a little bit smaller. Yes, that is actually 34. So probably about 6 centimeters smaller on each side. But I liked the neat little flowers here and the books in the bottles and all that. And this one does come in the baggies here with the little numbers on them, and it is a round. So a little less detail on this one, but I don't think I paid very much for this one either. So sometimes I'm looking for something in particular, so I just throw a couple other smaller, cheaper things in the cart to make up for the shipping and all of that. So that's what that one is. And this was a freebie, because with a lot of these companies, they have a blind box freebie. If you spend a certain amount, then you get a freebie. So I did not pick this one out, but I thought it was cute. It's a little 30 by 30. So if you're curious about what a blind box freebie comes out to be, this is one of them here. I think this was the Fansells freebie, actually. This is a 30 by 30 little mushroom house there. And quite a surprising number of colors for something this small. It looks like 20 colors. It looked, I guess, like more than I thought, but pretty good rendering there. I think it'll come out okay. Looks like enough of the details, and because it's kind of a zoomed in picture of just one mushroom house, should come out okay. It is a round, and we have the little bags there. So cute little kit for free from a blind box. So that's definitely a keeper there. I would do that. I'm saving the, oops, I hit the cord to my microphone there. So I'm saving the mess over here for last. But this was another blind box freebie, because the Fansells order was a big one. And that's because of this one canvas that was rather expensive, as well as that 9-count cross stitch. It came in a really big bag. It was shipped in a bag that was a bubble wrap bag, so it was well protected, but it did have a tear in it that was probably about 5 or 6 inches long, but nothing spilled out. But this, I'm not a Care Bear person. So this is actually a pretty big one for a freebie. And I think it may be because I ordered so much from that particular order. So this is an 80 by 30, and it is a rainbow Care Bears. Now, I am from the Care Bear generation. It was just never really my thing, but I thought this was really cute for a blind box one, because it does have quite a few colors here, and it's a decent size. So it does have 28 colors, and of course it says 80 by 30, but that's more like 25. There's a big border here. As a matter of fact, it may be even smaller than that across there. So 23 centimeters. So it's pretty narrow. But I think the rendering is cool. Very basic one here. I'll probably give this away, because even though I come from the Care Bear generation, I did not have any Care Bears myself. I might have been just a little bit old, actually, for Care Bears. It does come kitted up with the little baggies here, and I believe that was Fansells, but not really my thing, but I think it's still a good canvas. So I need to figure out a home. Anybody know any big Care Bear fans out there? Let me know. We'll see what we can do here. And really basic toolkit, so nothing too exciting there. Okay, let's talk about what happened now with this, and why I'm doing this on camera, and why this video is kind of scattered. So if you go to my other videos, you'll see that I did a video about biggest craft and the issues I ran into with my attempt at this cross-stitch kit. So this is actually the pattern for a cross-stitch kit for the Pokemon first generation grouping. And this is a pattern that is available for free online. And I thought when I purchased the cross stitch it would be that pattern. But what they did was they blew it up quite a bit and cut down the colors quite a bit. So if you go to the free pattern online, it has like 105 colors. Now this is 100 by 170 centimeters. The stitch count, however, is crazy on this. So it is at the bottom here. Because I think the stitch count is really what's more important here. And I'm trying to find it in this ridiculously large chart here. I thought it was at the bottom. It was like 900 and something. Well, I guess I could look at the bottom here and see. Yes, like 904 there. And across this way at the top, you'll see why I'm going through this trouble in a minute. There are 516. So remember 900 by 500 essentially. So they took that pattern and somehow blew it up like 4 times the size to make this a giant cross stitch. But it only has 40 colors. Now the kit that I got came with a different chart than the canvas and different threads and everything. It was a bit of a mess. I have heard though that Fansells is a place to go to get the correct one. So the chart will match, the canvas will match the threads with the one from Fansells. So that's, you can watch my video that talks in detail about the situation there. So I wasn't sure if I would ever get that one done. And so they showed up now with a diamond painting of the same one. And I had originally wanted to do it as a diamond painting on a blank canvas, but with the original pattern that's for free. But I thought, oh, I don't know if I want to do something that big on a blank canvas. So then I was looking around a few weeks ago and it popped up as a diamond painting of what I think is the more correct size at least. So I really want to do this one, as you can tell, because this is a 3rd attempt now. I'm just not sure this is going to work out because you'll probably already see what's going on here. It was a big bag, very heavy. And, you know, this canvas came out pretty well from this point of view. The problem is this. It's folded in half or even maybe smaller in order to fit in here. So has anyone ever gotten a canvas that was completely folded and shipped that way? I never have seen this before. And I'm not sure that crease is ever gonna come out, but we're gonna try. So that's kind of what I wanted to show you. So let me get this out of the bag so it quits making noise here. So if you were thinking about this or any of the large, like really large diamond paintings you see on these budget company websites, keep in mind the only way they can afford the shipping or make the shipping reasonable to where they actually make money on them and all that, they folded this before they rolled it up. So it's probably damaged. But, oh boy, yes. Interesting. They folded it a couple times to make it fit. So it looks like it's been folded into 4ths and then rolled up. So I wanted to see what we have here. It looks like one of the bags, the white has opened and spilled out, but luckily only one of the bags, so we don't have mixing colors in here. But these are the drills that come with it. They are round. But it looks like not a whole lot of colors either. They are pretty colors. They are very primary, rainbowy colors. And again, this was my own money. This is not a PR package here, so I'm not too worried about going into all the details about the canvas and the glue and opening it up and all that stuff like I normally do for a PR package. Big bags, though, of every color. A lot of primary colors in there. trying to treat those carefully. And of course, Fansells does the smaller toolkit, so a lot of wax there, but I don't think this would be a good toolkit because of the tiny tray or boat here. For the large areas, it's a lot of multi-placing. You really want a bigger tray to deal with it, but hey, there's plenty of wax there. But GBFKE actually has the better toolkits that come with the bigger canvases. They include tweezers and a slightly bigger tray and the squishies and the multi-placers and all that. So that is one of the differences between the two. But boy, and I've got some drills here that I don't want to lose, although hopefully there would be enough. For something this big, there would be a lot of extras, but I also have some spares. So not too worried about that. But this is what the canvas looks like. Let's see if I can, that's why I'm zoomed out. It's gonna be way too big to fit on the camera here. Oh, here's Squirtle. You get close so you can at least see one of the Pokemon there. So the outlining looks okay. There, I can, you know, make out the entire outline. Several different colors there in Squirtle. It has actually 59 colors, so it didn't look like that many colors, but it's 59 colors. And I don't know if I can see, I'm sorry about that. This thing is just almost unmanageable. So the cover paper is in pieces because they don't make cover paper that wide, so you got several rows of the cover paper. But I was trying to get down to this end. I'm not sure I can, actually, and get it in the camera. I think this one is closer to the original cross-stitch one, though. So I'm trying to get to Bulbasaur down here in the corner to show you. That's probably the best I can do there, and it does look a little bit better than the cross-stitch one because I don't think it's been blown up 4 times there like the cross-stitch one is. So there is Bulbasaur. There's Pikachu right there if that's in the camera. Yeah, so the fold is what I was most curious about, and actually looking at this, maybe it's not too bad. So you can iron canvases. This one is going under the mattress, probably for a couple months, maybe, before I work on it. I'm not sure. We actually have a homemade bed because the two of us were kind of big people, and so we've built our own bed that's raised higher than normal off the floor so that storage totes fit underneath. That's actually where a lot of my diamond painting storage is under our bed, which is nice. All that to say, I have a nice plywood platform that sits underneath the mattress that I can lay this out with plenty of size and hopefully flatten it out. And if that's not working, I can also iron along the crease. If you iron on a low setting and don't melt the canvas, then it will work out okay, because this is the really scratchy plasticky canvas like you get with the special drill paintings. It is a cheap canvas. This whole kit cost me $49. So for that many drills of this size of a kit, to me it doesn't seem unreasonable just for the supplies here. So 59 colors, tons and tons of drills. But what I was also hoping for, I'm gonna have to move here and move that out of the way. I was trying to get to the size on here, which I know is on the website. Trying to at least stretch this out and see if they even put the size on here. There it is, 100 by 170. So it's actually the same size, centimeter wise, as the cross stitch. Because this cross stitch is 11 count, diamond painting is 10 count. This isn't the one that's closer to the original. This has also been blown up. Because this one is also 100 by 170, so I'm kind of curious if it is pretty much, oop, I got my pattern wet, which this is not waterproof, but that's okay because I have 2 copies of this pattern. So if you're curious now, this accidentally happened here. This is what happens when you get these cross-stitch patterns wet from the budget companies, not Spring brand or Joy Sunday or the better brands. This is one of those walk-on brands. So that's what happens when you get these charts wet. Don't do that. This is a second copy, so it's okay. But I was curious. Okay. So it looks like 1, 2, the top of this chart doesn't quite match. Okay, that's 30. Yep. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Trying to find where it matches up a little bit better, but the symbols being different are kind of throwing me off. They're 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, they're actually the same thing. Interesting. So I thought this one would be a little bit smaller, but it turns out it is not. It is just as big as the giant cross stitch one, which is okay. I'm probably more likely to get a diamond painting done, but this one I cannot do on my little diamond painting table. This one has to be done on the much larger kitchen table that we have in the other room. Interesting, but I'm not going to do this for a while because it does need to be flattened. But looking at the fold, it's maybe not quite as bad as I thought, but it's still on there pretty good. But because this is that plastic canvas instead of the cloth canvas, I'm almost scratching out and it's flattening out. Okay, so maybe the folding isn't so much an issue, but this is what you'll get if you are really into Pokemon, which me and my kids have a whole growing up history with them of Pokemon, which is why I've been trying to do this one in some form or fashion. So this one, Fansells, about $49 before discounts and all that. And you almost get the free shipping just with this and throwing, one small other thing in there. But it will come folded in fourths and rolled up. So that's kind of what I wanted to show you today. And I do again want to thank you for all the support for the channel. I will continue to show what I can. So again, let me know what you want to see. I did the unboxing of the Signature paintings and I got an overwhelming response that they want to see the fairy dust butterfly, the one that's all fairy dust drills. Well, whatever name, the glitter drills, because fairy dust I think is a Diamond Art Club name that they have taken. So a lot of other companies have the same drills, they just give them a different name. So they're glitter drills basically. So I will be working on that a little bit. Honestly, I want to work on that one kind of soon because I do have to go to work here in a few hours. Working the evening shift, but the weather's quiet, so it shouldn't be a big deal. But long weekend on one side means a really short weekend on the other side. So I am off Sunday. That may be when I actually work on the butterfly because I think I have to kit it up into some containers. So I'll be showing the fairy dust butterfly because I am just as curious as y'all on how that would come out. And check out the Signature site. I've been happy with what I've gotten so far, but I haven't put drills on the canvases, so we'll find out about spacing and stick and all that good stuff when I do that. I also have a couple PR packages now starting to pile up. I have one more video I filmed last week for a PR package from another company that I do enjoy, and I will be doing one of the items from that, but it's magnets, so it shouldn't take too long to do, but that's a really neat couple canvases I got from that one. I'll be posting that probably tomorrow. But I just wanted to mostly pop in and say hi and thank you, and overwhelming response. I'll get to all the comments from the 2,000 subscriber video when I can, because I will be spreadsheeting them. So I'm trying not to respond or put hearts or anything on most of those until I get them logged. So hang in there. Hope you're having a good weekend. If you're really into Pokemon, you can get some giant Pokemon canvases from Fansells, either the cross-stitch version or the diamond painting version, and both of them seem to be the same thing, although this one is 59 colors versus the 40 colors for the cross-stitch, and I wonder if that's where the chart difference comes from. If the chart that didn't match the canvas is because it's for this. That may be the issue there, and the colors. Trying to think what else I have to update you with. I don't have much right now. So happy diamond painting, good diamond painting. I don't want to take anybody else's key phrase that they say at the end of their videos and all that. And I appreciate the support. Hang in there. Hope life is treating you well. And I'll check in with you later. Thank you for watching.